And welcome back, YouTube. This is Booster Box Buster here with another video. 1 pack, 2 pack, no, the whole box for me. This is my eternal purgatory. I just cannot quit Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering booster packs. And today I am opening up an entire box yet again. Here's hoping for the best. As you know, the cards I am most looking for have not changed. I still want that elusive Sephiroth. Have yet to pull a Sephiroth. Please let me pull a Sephiroth. That would be cool. That is... Scan here to discover the coolest cards. Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Draft Archetypes. Vivi would also be very cool to pull. But once again, hoping for the best, expecting the worst. Packs have kind of got shuffled around a little bit. They did a little bit of a shuffle in the box. Here's hoping that one of these packs contains a Sephiroth. First pack. Here we go. We start with the hero token, if that wants to focus, please. There we go. I'll bring it up closer. Torino, Dark City. Not a bad land. Edgar, King of Figaro. Rare Hollow, not a bad start. Memories Returning. Cheerful Vanilli the Cheerful. The Final Days. Cargo Ship. Quina. Ice Flan, Weapons Vendor, Scorpion Sentinel, Item Shopkeep, Marlboro. I'd love to get some hollow Marlboros, it'd be kind of cool. Chocobo's Kick, and the Suplex. Next pack. We got another hero token. Does it have anything on the back? A treasure token. That's not horrible. We got ourselves a forest. Gigantoad Hollow. Chocobo Seeker of Paradise. Not a bad rare. Not a bad rare. Ultimacia. Time Sorcerer. Judge Magister, Fire Magic, Ride the Shoe Puff, Blitzball, Instant Ramen, Sage Nolus, Dwarven Castle Guard, Warrior's Sword, and Cornered by the Black Mages, and Town Greeter. Not bad. Next pack. This one feels heavy. I'm actually going to put that aside. That one feels lucky. We'll find out if I'm right or not. We got ourselves a hero token. And Ooh, a elemental. That is an uncommon token. That's kind of cool to see. We got ourselves a plane. A Quiltrub Foyer. A promise fulfilled. That is uncommon through the ages. Ooh, Cloud Midgar Mercenary. Mythic rare. That is actually one I do not have. That is a great pull. Very happy with that. Let's take a look. He is a legendary creature, human, soldier, mercenary, 2 white, 2/1. When Cloud enters, search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. So you can get like a Buster Sword. That's kind of cool. As long as Cloud is equipped, if an ability of Cloud or an equipment attached to it triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. That's pretty cool. So basically you get 2 triggers for the price of 1. That's actually a pretty dang cool effect. Anything you equip to him triggers twice. So you get equipment that has a lot of triggers, boom, boom, boom. You can go off quite fancifully. We got the Gold Saucer, very nice card. Titus, Summon Finir, Samurai's Katana, Hail Gigas, You're Not Alone, Rook Turret, Mysidian Elder, Sephiroth's Intervention. There's Sephiroth teasing me as always. At least I got your counterpart, Cloud. And Airship Crash. We started it with a banger of a Mythic. I'm very happy with that pull. That elemental token was a good sign of things to come for that pack. Very nice. Here we got ourselves a bird token, little birdie bird, and a wizard token. Not uncommon. It's a kind of like toward the uncommon side of the wizards. You don't see that one too often. And ourselves an imperial capital. Thunder magic. That's actually kind of cool. Hollow. Ancient Adamantoise. Oof. I have pulled so many of this guy. It's not horrible per se. It's really fun with the treasure token aspect, and it's a beefy like wall with the 820 stat there. Like I said, not horrible. In the right situation, you can build a deck around it and have some fun, but it's not amazing. Luciux Sacrifice. I have a feeling that X is probably silent. Shambling Sith. Summon Shiva. I would love to get a full art hollow. That would be a really cool pull. Restoration Magic. World Map. Aerith Rescue Mission. Dreams of Laguna. Galeo Cat. Blazing Bomb. Marlboro. Gooboo Gardener. No matter what I do, I cannot escape the Ancient Adamantoise. I swear, whenever... It seems like it's the most common Mythic, unfortunately. And it's a shame because the Ancient Adamantoise is such a great boss monster to fight. Such an iconic boss monster in the more recent Final Fantasies. It's just unfortunate that the card is not as powerful as it could be. We got ourselves some food, an island, You're Not Alone hollow. Ooh, Kefka's Tower. That is a good Through the Ages pull there. That's Bolas's Citadel in the regular Magic terms. Starting Town, that is a great pull. One of the best lands you can pull in this set. Land Town. This land enters tapped unless it's your first, second, or third turn of the game. Tap, add 1 colorless. Tap, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. That's kind of cool. Saza's Chocobo. Another very good uncommon, so that's good to pull that. Shannon Tato, Tactician Magician. Summon Anima, another one that's amazing. I'd love to pull some more full arts of him. Adventurer's Airship, Laughing Mad to go with Dancing Mad. Sea Devil, Weapons Vendor, Thunder Magic, Heck Dies, another card I really like. Commune with Beavers. It feels like there's two there. No, just one. You know what? I'd like to pull an art card. I have not pulled an art card yet. That'd be kind of cool. Or Sephiroth's One Wing Angel token. That's another one that'd be kind of cool. Oh, the Robot Warrior. That's another uncommon token. Kind of cool. Torino Dark City. Phantom Train, a really cool holo. The Wandering Minstrel. Oh, Water Crystal, double rare pack. Nice. Black Waltz number 3. Cactar. Where's Toneberry? Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. Monk's Fist. Ice Magic. Karua. Stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum. Summon GF Ifrit, Vincent's Limit Break, and Balam T. Rexar. Let's see what this pack gets us. A hero token. And a wizard. Island. Ooh, Diamond Weapon Hollow. That is sick. That is cool. I know it's just a parallel mirror foil, but I love that. That's cool. Oh, Terra Magical Adept. We are hitting a lot of the mythics on the left side. Side quest, Hunt the Mark. Random Encounter. Quistis Trepe. Phantom Train. Iron Giant. Adventurer's Inn. Summon Chocomog. Ice Flan. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Undercity Dire Rat. I haven't pulled that in a while. That's kind of a weird one not to see in a while. Chocobo Kick. Oh, we finally got an art card. First art card of the box. I noticed we haven't gotten a lot of the Through the Ages cards, so they're probably trying to save it for the... I don't know, maybe they're trying to save it for the later half of the box. Later half. Later Hoosen. Look at that. Bahamut from Final Fantasy X. That stylized art is so cool. I guess I'll just put it in my regular stack. Rabanaster, Royal City. Bard's Bow. Emmet, Sletch, Unsundered. I think that's the reverse. Yes. Then you got Hades, Sorcerer of Eld. Minwu, White Mage. Garnet, Princess of Alexander. Promptu. Eject. Armin. Blitzball. White Mage's Staff. The Merchant. Sabo Tinder. Resentful Revelation. Glacial Greens. Yeah, the packs in this one kind of got shifted, so we will see how this plays out. A lot of mythics on the left side. That's kind of crazy. Either that or the packs got severely shifted. A hero's token with a food token. Guado Salam, Far Plain Gateway, Sabo Tender, our first double holo pack. That's kind of unusual. A Realm Reborn. Sid, Timeless Artificer. I think you get one per box. This is a very uncommon pull to pull Sid Timeless Artificer. Phoenix Down, Sorcerer's Scheme, Thief's Knife, Laporte Scout, Fate to the Suncrist, Dragoon's Wyvern, You're Not Alone, Sabo Tender, Namazu Trader, and Gigantatoad. Everybody loves a Gigantatoad. A hero and a treasure. We got some planes. Zac, not bad. Ooh, Ultima, Origins of Oblivion. Nice rare pull there. And then we got ourselves Summon Esper Ramu Full Art. Very nice pull. That is a uncommon. Black Waltz number 3. Golf's Final Act. Realm Sketching. Crossroads Village. Magic Damper. Dwarven Castle Guard. Stuck in the Summer Sanctum. Warrior Sword. Black Magic Rod. And Town Greeter. Always feels like there's one last card stuck there, but there's not. This one feels heavy too. I'm going to put that to the side. That one feels lucky. I put 2 potential lucky ones, as I call it, to the side. We'll find out how lucky they actually are. Sometimes you just get that little bit of itch. It's like, this one kind of feels like it may have something in it. A bird token. Torino's Dark City. Oh, Choco Common, another double hollow pack. Kuja. Gnome Sorcerer. And, oh, Rauban, Bowl of Ala Migo. Subquest, Raise Chocobo. Capital City, Cloud of Darkness, Stolen Uniforms. Armin, Ice Magic, Galeilcat, Blazing Bombs, Undercity Dire Rat, and Commune with Beavers. Next pack. How will our luck pan out? Hero. Full art foil forest. Fight on. Very nice. Summon Leviathan. Very nice pull. Side quest, Catch a Fish. Opera Love Song. Diamond Weapon. Circle of Power. Lunatic Pandora. Such an iconic scene from 8. Such an iconic scene. Adventurer's Airship. Combat Tutorial. Summon Chocomog. Thunder Magic. Vincent's Limit Break. And Gobu Gardener. Hey, we got ourselves another art card finally. Not getting too many of those. Ooh, that's Kefka. Gotta love the Mad Clown. Gone, Town of Ruin. Item Shopkeep. Vincent Valentine. Nice, rare. Fang, Fearless, Icy, Full Art Uncommon, Delivery Moogle, Omega Heartless, Barrett Wallace, Iron Giant, World Map, Scorpion Sentinel, Slash of Light, Call the Mountain Chocobo, Shinra Reinforcements, and Gigantatoad. We got ourselves a hero token with a knight token on the back. Forest. Ooh, a hollow toneberry. You gotta love those. Oh, Knights of Sandoria. That is a mythic through the ages. That's actually a pretty dang good card. And regular magic, that is Ranger Captain of Eos. That is 1 colorless, 2 white, 3/3 creature, human, soldier, ranger. When this creature enters, you may search your library for a creature card with mana value 1 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. So it's essentially, you can search your deck for any 1 or less mana creature. Sacrifice this creature, your opponent can't cast creature spells this turn. Not bad. Ultima, very nice rare to go along with that. Poo-Poo UFO. Poo-Poo on you, Lionheart. Zaden. Tantalus Thief. Poison the Waters, such an iconic scene. Laughing Mad. Sage Nolus, Karul, Summon GF Ifrit, Resentful Revelation, and Airship Crash. Hey, we had ourselves another art card. And it's, ooh, Tifa. That's, if it was the signed one, it's actually, the signed one's worth a bit of money. The standard one's still worth a little bit, but the signed one you can get about $5 for. Gone Gaga, Reactor Town, Ultimacia, Time Sorcerer, Battle at the Big Bridge, Fatal Push, such an iconic moment from Final Fantasy history, Battle at the Big Bridge. The Lunar Whale, swallowed by the Leviathan, amazing to get that after the Lunar Whale. Summon Primal Groudon, Unexpected Request, Instant Ramen, Dream of Laguna, Cloudbound Moogle, Syncopate, sounds like it hurts, Mysidian Elder, Hecdies, and Glacial Greens. So we're getting a few art cards now. I like the art cards personally, so that's just a personal take though. Esperamu, very cool. I like that a lot. Baron, Airship Kingdom, Blazing Bomb. Ooh, Midgar City and Mako, that is a good pull there. Summon Finir, Crystal Fragments, Clash of the Echions, Demon's Wall, Garra, Tai, Crossroads Village, Magitech Infantry, Retrieve the Esper, Item Shopkeep, Sephiroth's Intervention, and Grand Pulse Ochu. I'm going to move this stack of commons over, and then we're going to start a new stack, because this is getting a bit out of hand, if you ask me. Alright. Still got my 2 lucky packs. I doubt they're lucky since we hit so many mythics already. But you never know. Maybe we'll hit an artist showcase card. Honestly, any of them would be amazing, but there's 2 in particular I'd love to pull. Just gotta rearrange the special cards here so they don't slide all over the place. Alright, there we go. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Got ourselves a hero token. Have yet to pull a Sephiroth token. Still the elusive Sephiroth token, and Sephiroth in general. Luminous Crown City. Aerith Rescue Mission. Ooh, Lightning Lone Commando. I think I've had this one already, but this is still a great Through the Ages one to pull. That is Ishina, Two Heavens as One. Sorry, just had to take a closer look at that. Sarah Ferron, Chocobos, Racetrack, Ether, another very uncommon for me to pull. Orin's Inspiration, Price Wanderings, Monk Fist, White Aracate, Sea Devil, Red Mage's Rapier, Vane's Treachery, and Summon Fat Chocobo. He's fat, and he's a chocobo. What are you going to do about it? Another art card. Kefka again. Swamp. Lunatic Pandora. Ooh, another good. I love pulling the towns. They're so nice. Lindbaum Industrial Regency. Oh, and Triple Triad. The side quests that I played much more than the actual game itself. I think I put just as much hours into Triple Triad as I did the actual game. Ultros Obnoxious Octopus, Restoration Magic, Shambling Scythe, Pryish Wanderings, White Arcurate, Ice Magic, Shinra Reinforcement, Barred Bow, Warrior's Sword. Very nice. Hero, Bird, Rabanastre, Royal City. Oh, Vanilla, Cheerful, Hollow. That's kind of cool. You don't get those too often. At least out of a play booster, you don't. Machinist, Arsenal, probably one of my least favorite rares of the set. Ring of Lucy, Sandworm, oh, put that in the wrong spot. Renoa Hartley, fantastic uncommon. Reno and Rude, Iron Giant, not the one that the movie was based on, but the actual Iron Giant from the game. Adventurer's End, Fate of the Suncrist, Combat Tutorial, Namazu Trader, Town Greeter, and Light of Judgment Kefka, lighting the town on fire. This pack feels heavy too. I put 3 aside that I think are potential hitters too, so we'll find out at the end. Hero. And that is a horror token. You don't see the horror tokens too often, so that's kind of nice. Vector Imperial Capital. Call the Mountain Chocobo. The Imperial City of Arcades. Wall of Omens. Very nice. Very nice. And Summon Primal Odin. That is a good rare there. That is a good pull. Dragoon's Lance, Lock, Carl's Sword, Lunatic Pandora, World Map, Aerith Rescue Mission, Magic Damper, Black Mage's Rod, Glacial Green, and Red Mage's Rapier. A Final Fantasy Online character. We got Wind Thrust, Federation's Center. I accidentally damaged that corner when I pulled it out of the pack. Opera Love Song, fantastic card. The Mesmasium, another really Sephiroth teaser there. The Emperor of Palmecia, Colosseum Behemoth, Ambrosia Whiteheart, Il Mig Pixie, Heel Gigas, Blitzball, Slash of Light, the Merchant, Cornered by the Black Mages, Balam T. Rexar, and Blazing Bomb. Alright, anything out of this pack? Don't know until we open it. We got our bird token. And a wizard. Forest. Reach the Horizon. Iconic moment from Final Fantasy VII. The Wind Crystal. The crystals are pretty desirable. Eden, Seat of the Sanctum. Travel the Overworld. Rida, Summoner of Mist. Sack. Crossroad Village. White. Arukate, Dragoon's Wyvern, You're Not Alone, Hecdies, and Thunder Magic. Boom. Shouldn't it be Lightning Magic? I digress. You know what? This pack feels like a potential winner, but I'm going to open it just to see how my feelings have been going so far. Hero. Gone Town of Ruin. Oh, a Hollow Aerith. That is a nice pull. And Golbez, Clad in Darkness. That is uncommon through the ages. And Esper Origins. Elixir. Rida's Return. Self-Destruct. Monk's Fist. Sage Nolith. Cloudbound Moogle. Stuck in the Summoner's Sanctum. Resentful Revelation. Goo-Boo Gardener. And Summon GF Ifrit. It was okay. It could have been a lot worse for a potential hitter pack. It had a Through the Ages. It had a Hollow Rare. Ultimacia. Very nice. Windthirst, Federation Center. Oh, a Ultima Rare. That's kind of nice. Genji Glove. That's a nice rare there. That's actually a decent one. Ignore. X-Death. That's another uncommon one. Gaius Van Balser. Goat, King of the Dwarfs. Reach the Horizon. Laughing Mad, Instant Ramen, White Mage's Staff, Dream of Laguna, Undercity Dirat, Blitzball Shot, and Mysidian Elder. We are down to our final 6 packs of this box. Let's see how they go. Can we find a Sephiroth? Can we find a Sephiroth token? I haven't even found a Sephiroth token yet. That's kind of disappointing. Charlania, Nation of Scholars, Ice Flan, Van, Crusaders, Soldier. Ooh, a double full art. Esper Origins, Tone Berry, Titus Blitzball Star, Torgola Find Hound. I actually get just as many of his full arts as I do of his uncommon. Galeo Cat, Rook Turret, Summon Choco Mog, Shinra Reinforcements, Commune with Beavers, Call the Chocobo Mountain, and Sephiroth Intervention. Our next pack will give us... Ooh. Another art card. Ooh, we got ourselves a signed Ultimacia. Finally, a signed art card. A mountain. Retrieve the Esper. Shadowbringers, that is uncommon through the ages. Lightning Army of One, that is a good mythic pull right there. Summon Finir. Rufus Shinra. Summon Esperamu. Magic Pot. White Mage's Staff. Rook Turret. Magitech Infantry. Light of the Judgment. Quote Rub Foyer. And Grand Pulse Ochu. We are down to our final 4 packs. This one doesn't feel special at all, but for all I know, this is going to be the one that contains Sephiroth. Probably not, because I think we hit our mythic limit for the box. Unless we get like a random mythic hollow or something. Which is a possibility, but very, very unlikely. Especially out of a play booster. Zidane art card. That's not bad. Guadosalam Farplane Gateway. Adventurers Inn. Venat Heart of Hadelin. We got the hollow, and then we get the standard. Vanilli, Cheerful. 1. Ignis Cynthia. Queen Baran. Overkill. Magic Pot. Phaeton. Paladin's Armor. Syncopate. Suplex. The Foyer, and the Bard's Bow. So now we open up the 3 that I put aside because I thought, oh, they might contain something special. I just picked it up and the pack felt a little bit heavy. Maybe that means that there's a 2 hollows in a pack. I don't know. But we will find out one way or another. So, for this pack right here, we got a Heroes token, a Swamp, Double Hollow, okay, Heck Dies, the Strawl, that is a rare through the ages, that is Smuggler's Copter, that's kind of cool, and Golbez Crystal Collector, very nice, double rare. Valkyrie Aerial Unit, Tifa's Limit Break, Snow Violers, Lilpert Scout, Fight On, Dwarven Castle Guard, Retrieve the Esper, Vane's Treachery, Blitzball Shot, and Haste Magic. You know what? That's not a terrible set-aside pack. We got double rare, a Through the Ages rare, double hollow art card. That's not a bad set aside. This pack may be decent. So that was the 3rd one I set aside. This is the 2nd one I set aside. Alright, we got ourselves Barrett Wallace art card. Very nice. A Swamp, a Lion's Heart, Jet, Reluctant Guardian, Garland, Knight of Cornelia, Dark Knight's Greatsword, Freya Crescent, The Crystal's Chosen, Helgigus, Aerith Rescue Mission, Merchant, Paladin's Armor, Haste Magic, Cornered by the Black Mages, and Blitzball Shot. That pack was unfortunately a letdown. Now this is the first pack I set aside as, and I was like, this one might have something in it. With everything we hit so far, I highly doubt it. We hit a lot of, we hit probably more than the average mythics. We hit a fair amount of the Through the Ages. We had a fair amount of full arts. I don't know. I guess only one way to find out what's in here. We got ourselves a bird token. And a wizard. No Sephiroth token. Charlania, Nation of Scholars. Ilmig Pixie. Summoner's Grimoire. Side Quest Play Blitzball. Albed Salvagers. Battle Menu. The Prima Vista. Adventurer's Inn. Dragoon's Wyvern. Cloudbound Moogle. Retrieve the Esper. Red Mage's Rapier. Black Mage's Rod. And Summon Fat Chocobo. Unfortunately, my 2 out of my 3 set-aside packs were letdowns, but that's why you play the game. You never know what you're gonna get. Our mythics were okay. Cloud was great. Lightning was great. The Mythic Through the Ages card was great. Here's some of the notable cards we got. Summoner's Grimoire. Jet. Reluctant. Guardian. I need to move that back. Golbez Crystal Collector. The Straw. That's a nice pull there. I do like that quite a bit. Vanille Cheerful One. Vanat. Heart of Heidelin. Lightning Army 1. Nice mythic pull there. That is... I really wish we had the full art or the artist showcase, but it is what it is. Shadowbringers. Esper Origins. This... I'm going to have to cut this in half. Vayne Cardius Soldier. Genji Glove. Esper Origins. Golbez, Clad in Darkness, the Wind Crystal, the Mesmasium, Summon Primal Odin, the Imperial City of Arcades, Machinist Arsenal, Vanille Cheerful One, Hollow, Triple Triad, Lindbaum Industrial Regency, Sarah Pharaon, Lightning Lone Commando, that is a good pull there, Summon Fenrir, Midgar City of Mako, the Lunar Whale, Battle at the Big Bridge. Don't know why I put that in the rare pile. Ultima, Knight of Sandoria, this is a great pull here. Fang, Fearless One, Vincent Valentine, Summon Leviathan, Ralban, Bowl of Almigo, Kuja, Gnome Sorcerer, Summon Esperamu, Ultima Origins of Oblivion, A Realm Reborn, Minwu, White Mage, Emmet Sletch, Unsundered, Terra, Magical Adept, the Water Crystal, the Wandering Minstrel, Starting Town, Kefka's Tower, great card, Louis Sucks, Sacrifice, Ancient Adamantoise, Cloud, Midgar Mercenary, a fantastic pull, A Promise Fulfilled, Choco Secret of Paradise, and Memories Returning. That was the booster box recap. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this box. I thought it was... I probably about broke even if I were to buy these cards individually. I know that Cloud card still goes for about $30 to $40. That Mythic Through the Ages one, that also goes for about $25. And the Lightning one I think is still about a $10 card last time I checked. Yeah, so like I said, I probably about broke even once you break it down. Not a bad box, but once again, the Sephiroth eludes me. Will I buy any more? I don't know. This is my internal purgatory. I love these packs, I can't quit them. As long as they're available, I may continue to buy them, who knows. But until next time, this is Booster Box Buster, and I'm signing out. Peace.